everyone. Welcome back. We're at a Beer Keggers away game. They lost last week. We had a doubleheader last week. You guys on YouTube don't notice, but the Twitch people here do. So Beer Keggers had a doubleheader. They won the first. They lost the second. And now they're facing off against the Astrophysicists. So we're in Scientist Stadium or whatever the heck they call it. The astronomy, I don't know.
Now batting.
Mrs. Beer got her stitches out today, so she's going to be leading off the 7-6 Beer Keggers. First hitter of the day. She's playing second, and that's a pop-up. Now get caught by center field. So Carl Satan is going to pull that one in.
Number 69.
NM's yelling at dirtbags already from the stands. You can hear him. Rises, I don't know, between eating food and throwing food. Dirty Kurt's like, hang on, and he didn't even run all the way to first, I don't think.
71.
So you got the most on bases in the entire league is this man, Kung Fu Beer.
That's inside.
That came in on the inside there. 2 outs. That's going to get caught by center as well. So 3 up, 3 down for the Beer Keggers to start the game off. Let the smart people come in and see how well they are in sports. Typically aren't that good. The jocks always make fun of them, and, you know, they think, and they're not necessarily very athletic because they got brains. But Johannes Kepler got his belt on. 326, no homers, 4 RBIs. XJ's playing CFTs there. Dirtbag is on the mound. He throws the first one as a strike. That's going to KFB. Hopefully he throws it the first. He does. Kepler's a little fast there. Got there for a beer, could toss it in time, but Galilei, he's 293 average, 2 homers. Guy's got 13 RBIs. He's got to be one of the league leaders. Nobody's on base now, so who knows if that's not going to... I don't know if he hits a home run, if that counts as an RBI for him.
Nope, high.
Dirtbag throws that one a little high.
Strike 3.
Oh, catches him staring at that one. It went right down the middle.
Shortstop, number
30 Kurtz behind the plate today. Sidewinder's on first because Bojack wanted another week off.
Strike.
Dirtbag has 2 outs now against the Astrophysicists. Isaac Izzy Newton with a 425, no homers and 9 RBIs, now up.
Low.
98 miles an hour, but slow. Izzy doesn't swing at that one.
Inside.
That goes on the inside, so it's 2-all with 2 outs.
That's inside.
That's also inside. Now you got a full count. Izzy is fooled. I don't even know what that was. Change-up, slider, or something, but it came in to the strike zone. Looked like it was going to be a ball, but not. But Dirtbag gets a strikeout there for the 3rd out as
center fielder,
reliable Huddle Matter-Hinkie. The 286, no homers and RBI. He's up on the plate, top of 2. Right past the pitcher, and Reliable is going to get the first run, or first, what do you call that? When you hit the ball and they get to the base, so first base hit, I guess, is the right word. For the Beer Keggers, now you got Big Slick. He's like the 3rd in the league for getting on base with a 509. Kung Fu Beer, of course, is the first, but looking at 2 strikes right now. Oh, let's see. That's going to get caught. So Reliable heads back to first as Sagan tosses it in to the cutoff, Albert Einstein.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Big Slick is out number 1. Sidewinter Kapowie with a 391, a homer, and 3 RBIs. Looking down to see who's playing what from Steam, and swings and misses that one. That's going to fall in. Well, Sidewinder's going to second. You got somebody headed home. I think that's Reliable. The Sidewinder with an RBI. Arco subscribing for 38 months. He wins. Arco number 69th coming in, and 38 on the subscription. Thank you so much. And congratulations on 38 and 69.
Number 15.
What up? All right, so all kinds of stuff's happening as Big Sauce comes in. There's 1 run for the Beer Keggers. Sauce throwing Sauce. 2 outs. Hits it. That's going to be a run for Sauce. So the Beer Keggers up 2 at the top of 2. Not at home. As Big Sauce hits the RBI, gets to first base himself. As Rusty edges the 350, no homers, 1 RBI, 2 outs. Hits that one right to the pitcher, and that's out number 3, but 2 runs show up on the board. Arco's in here already calling for the pitcher to be pulled, even though, I mean, it was their team pitching. He knows that Chris Dirtbagus is warming up. He's like, get that guy out of there. So here's Albert Einstein, who's not Canadian, by the way. He's got a 281 average, homer, and 4 RBIs. If he was Canadian, he probably would have been on the maple syrups, but Dirtbag is doing some of the heavy lifting here right now. 2 strikes down the middle. Einstein swinging a miss on that theory. He's out number 1. As Neil deGrasse Tyson is feeling a little tense, probably because he doesn't want to debate climate change. Instead, he pops it up in the air. Big Slick running for it, and he can't get to it. Just shy of him. Big Slick slowed down before. I think he likes, he enjoys the content that Neil deGrasse Tyson puts out, so he didn't want to get him out. So you got a runner on first now. And Big Sauce is going to 2. Gets it there, going to 1. And pulls in the double play barely. So after Big Slick let that one go and got a runner on first, no damage done with a double play. Coming from 3rd to 2nd to 1.
Now batting the second
Beer Keggers
baseman,
on top by 2.
21.
Astrophysicists still have nothing as Mrs. Beer, fresh holes in her legs. In the bones of her legs, that is. Oh, look at that, diving for it. Mrs. Beer makes it the first as Sagan throws it to 2nd. Isaac Newton's holding on to it now. Mrs. Beer's laughing at him.
Catcher, number 69.
Dirty Kurt getting to stand up now instead of squatting. He's got 317, 2 homers, and 11 RBIs himself. Oh, don't do it. Just go back to first, Mrs. Beer. The coach is calling her back. Dirty Kurt. Then it to the moon.
Number 71.
Arco's calling for the MVP again on first base. Ariana Beer. Here's KFB. That goes in the hole, and that puts him on first. And the holy leg, bone leg, Mrs. Beer's on
Now
second.
batting, the center fielder, number 73.
Reliable's 1 for 1 in the game with 300 average. Here comes the pitch. That goes. Oh, here comes a double play. Spear got all the way to 3rd, but that double play turned off the gas there for the Beer Keggers. The top of 3, they're up by 2. Astrophysicists have Vera Rubin first to bat. And then Tycho
Now batting,
Brah.
the third baseman,
Brah.
number
So Vera has
27.
283 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Dirtbagus has an eye for
Ball
strikeout.
inside.
What's that? A 10-stream streak. I thought you were streaking me. You are.
Right.
You and NM both streaking me. Thank you so much for your streaking.
Strike.
Dirtbagus throwing 2 strikes now with 1 ball. Has to wipe his nose, get the boogers off, put him on the ball. And that worked as it sent it foul. Oh, that beanball right in somebody's, right in their nug.
Ball inside.
Woo, that was close. That was very close.
Ball.
Tipping them all day long. See what this does. Probably a homer.
Strike 3.
Nope. Just a chop at it and miss.
Now batting,
Here is out
the
number
catcher,
1. Now at the triple 3
number
average.
12.
No homers, no RBIs. The catcher. Bruh.
Ball low.
Tycho.
Strike.
1-1. That was a fastball.
Strike.
Woo, that dropped in there. I didn't think it was going to. I thought it was going to be a little high.
Strike 3.
And that was also, but it drops in a swing and a miss.
The pitcher.
Just out of the reach.
Number
Bruh.
18.
Goes back to the dugout. Pitcher, Kip Thorne. Like a thorn in Dirtbag's side. Oh, missed it there. She didn't know how to dive for it. She always forgets. So that gets a base hit, an error on the Beer Keggers.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now runner on first, 2 aways.
59.
Kepler tightens his belt.
Strike.
Swinging for the fences, but no connection.
Strike.
88 on that one. That was a good one. Good number.
Ball inside.
Dirtbag's trying to get a little bit of movement there. Woo! That pinged off of the backstop there.
Strike 3.
And again, Dirtbag is coming through with another strikeout. I think he's got about another inning before he peters out. But the score remains 2 on top. Beer Keggers. Now top of 4, Astrophysicists still trying to climb the ladder. Still in the basement. 0.
Number 74.
Big Slick 0 for 1 on the day. See what he can do here. Yeah, that's going to be a little shy. I don't know. It's going to go to the wall. Oh, it's out. It's out. Big Slick comes in hot. Home run. That puts the Beer Keggers up by 3 now. That's 411 in his 6th home run as he celebrates with Sidewinder Kapowie.
Now batting, the first baseman. Number
That's
13.
the old Big Slick that we know and love. Is the home run. He was never the home run king. It was reliable. KFB, they kind of shared that there. Sidewinder lets this one go by.
Right.
Swinging early at that one. It's 1-1.
Right.
Swinging something at that. I don't even know what happened. Come on, Sidewinder.
That's down.
That's down a little bit low. 2-2. That's going to go on the inside off her kneecaps. This one's a strike. Nope.
Take your base.
Sidewinder Kapowie with a walk, which is good because if she would have swung at garbage,
Number 51.
he would have got garbage or given garbage. Here's Chris Dirtbag 0 for 1 on his season.
Strike.
There's a little bit of lag there, and he didn't like that, so he let it go by. That one he hit anyways. You should have let that go by. Yeah, show off. Tyson's over there diving for it. He knows the Beer Keggers forgot how to do that.
Off the plate.
Dirtbag is being very particular here. That's good. Go, Sidewinder. Go. She's going to be out.
Hey.
Wow. Einstein, poor calculation and not...
Strike 3, you're out.
Well, Chris Dirtbag gets a strikeout.
The third baseman.
But Sidewinder
Number
Kapowie now on
15.
second. Big Sauce already having RBIs in the game with 1 away.
Strike.
Oh, please. Whatever.
Inside.
Beer Keggers getting a little pickier right now, which is nice. Because they normally just hit crap, and that's a homer. You got Darren Big Sauce following Big Slick's lead in this inning with a home run. Brings Sidewinder Kapowie in. And they're celebrating
The right
the
fielder.
5-0 lead.
Number
Umpires
17.
throwing beer cans back at the crowd. I don't know what's going on there, how the beer cans got out to begin with, but here's Rusty.
That's outside.
It's going to be on the outside. There's still 1 away. He hits that to third. That's an easy out as Ruben throws it to Tyson on first.
Now batting, the second baseman. Number 21.
And now Mrs. Beer's back up for more. Top of the order. I think, no. Dirty Kurt's top. That goes in the slot, so Beer gets a nice run to first. There is 2 away.
Batting, the catcher. Number 69.
Dirty Kurt's still stretching his legs. 0 for 2, 310 on the season. Oh, right through the pit. I thought he was going to nail him in the nuts. Hagen throwing to the cutoff. Isaac Newton at short.
Now batting, the
Now you got
shortstop.
bases 1 and 2
Number
with people
71.
standing on them. This is Beer and Dirty Kurt. KFB 2 away. And it goes in the slot, so that means Mrs. Beer is not going to take the trip home. She's going to stay where she is. Not to risk
Now
injury.
back, the center fielder.
That old man
number
power fell apart
73.
there a little bit. Instead, we got Reliable, who's got a single. You know, used to be a home run, like the league home run. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's a homer. That's a grand slam. That is, Mater Hickey has not had a home run. 404 feet. It's his first in the season, and it's a grand slam. And that
Now
skyrockets the
batting,
Beer
left
Keggers,
fielder,
who's probably still going to
number
lose later.
74.
So you got 3 homers now for the Beer Keggers just in inning number 4. Oh, that's a good one too. Oh, I think it's gonna go shy. It's off of the fence, off the wall though. Sagan there to catch it as Big Slick makes a double out of it.
The first baseman, number 13.
Sidewinder coming off her last, which was a walk, but then scored due to the home run. He's gonna hit it also in the slot. You got who's that? Big Slick headed home. Sidewinder turn in the corner. It's a 10-run game. Now for the Beer Keggers, we have not seen this season. The Brainiacs are hurting for certain. They're still 2 away. This is like old school Beer Keggers as Dirtbagus hits it off the wall. Sagan's throwing it. You got sliding in the second, but going home is Sidewinder, who's going to be out number 3. Oh my God, that one run probably would have ended the game for the mercy rule. Man, kicked in for the Astrophysicists at 4. 8 runs scored for the Beer Keggers with one of the, bunch of home runs and a dang grand slam by Reliable. So Galilei knows there's some catching up to do. Chris Dirtbagus back on the mound. First one is a strike. A second one's a strike. This is definitely like old school Beer Keggers here. Not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. The level's still 38.
The shortstop.
38 has not changed. We got Arco at 38 on his sub. We got level 38. Today, I think that's why Arco brought in his bliss. Bringing in, doubling the 38.
Ball low.
Dirtbag is playing with him a little bit, just shaking him out a little bit. That one's going high. Sidewinder is going for it. It's going into the stands there. So you got 2 and 2. Oh, Sidewinder couldn't get to it. It is fair ball. Oh, Rusty gets it, throwing it to second. That's a double. Astrophysicists now have hope in their eyes. Although they only believe in science, not hope and all that. So there's one out. Astrophysicists could get on the board here. Mr. Bag is doing what he can to stop them with 1 away. Einstein just chopping at that one, not even coming close. 2 strikes. He does crunch that one to his reverse. I don't know how you'd say that, to his rear. I don't want to say it that way. It kind of comes in kind of nasty. That's going to Beer. She's going to go, let's see, going to 2 and then 1. So you got the runner who came off because Beer threw it to second. Apparently the runner at second decided to get back. And so still on second, not at third. Not in scoring position. It's 2 outs now. So that was a good call. I thought it was weird, but it turned out. It worked out. Baggis throws that one a little bit on the outside for a ball. Oh, that's going to land in the spot. That's going to be Astrophysicists is on the board now. Reliable throws it in to second. Out of the hole comes the Astrophysicists, now trailing by 9. Earl Sagan is feeling a little tense. He's 0 for 1 on the day.
That's down.
That goes deep into the mud. Sagan fooled by that one. There's already talk about Dirtbagus failing. You can kind of hear all the grunts and moans and all that, but nope, he throws a slider right down the middle. And Sagan just can't get it, just doesn't understand it. So that was a run score there. A run scored for the Astrophysicists. It's bottom of 4.
Now batting, the third
Beer Keggers
baseman,
coming in 9. This is where the Beer
15.
Keggers fall apart. Not just Dirtbaggers, but the entire team most likely. Big Sauce with 2 runs scored. It's that one, I think, that's going down the line, but it's foul, so you got 2 strikes now on Big Sauce. That's going to second, so that'll be an out at first. Back to Beer Keggers, season 738, playing. Oh, here's Rusty. That's hooked, but fouls. That's a good one. It's going to get caught. Yep. Kepler holds that one in with gravity.
Baseman, number 21.
And with 2 outs now, got Mrs. Beer. That's going in the slot, but Newton there, diving for it. Beer limping and makes it. Tyson doesn't get the ball on time as Beer crosses the pad.
69.
Safe at first. 2 outs, Dirty Kurt.
That's inside.
Hey, guys. No, that's not the guys that we want. Dirty Kurt's, the mighty swing of Dirty Kurt goes to the pitcher. Barely. That's a pick and a throw. Out number 3. No runs for the Beer Keggers, leading by 9. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Beer Rubin got a strikeout.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 27.
Almost looks like the werewolf.
Foul ball.
First one goes foul. That goes foul. Sidewinder running in circles, not sure what to do. Their bag is hanging in there right now.
Strike 3, out.
Catching the inside corner. It looked like it was out, but the umpire who gets beers thrown at him for calling stuff
12.
calls that one as it is. You got Bruh. Here's Bruh.
Strike.
That one is a strike on the outside corner from Bruh. Swing and a miss.
Through.
And now it's a fastball. Bruh can't keep up with it. That's strikeout. Number 2.
18.
Out number 2. Look at this guy. Is he going to actually hit? Look at, he's rattled, fit, no power, no contact, no speed. This is a homer waiting to happen.
Strike. Right.
Mr. Bagas trying to be smart here,
You're out.
and is smarter than the astrophysicist Kip Thorne, swing and a miss for the 3rd strikeout at the bottom of 5. That gives me a chance to get a glass of water here.
The shortstop.
Player of the boys.
Number 71.
Thank you very much. Booland coming in with the air horns. 491 is KFB. Oh, yes. Is that your homer? No, it's off the wall. It's off the wall. It bounces off the wall. Kung Fu going to 3rd. He pulls in a triple.
Save.
Almost an in-park homer, but it's a triple.
The center fielder.
That's some old man power, but he hit it straight off the center, so it had a little bit further reach it needed to go. Oh, Reliable was sweating that one. He wanted it. That one he took, though. That was a curveball. That's a good one, but he hit it too soon. 2 strikes.
Strike 3.
I guess he just didn't want to be out there anymore, because, I mean, that one was clearly
74.
like headed towards the dugout, and now Reliable's headed towards the dugout as out number 1.
Strike.
That was that curve, but yeah.
Outside.
Kip Thorne is really getting crazy here. Oh, it's Big Slick by hitting that one. 2 strikes, 1 ball.
No. Outside.
2-2. Only 1 out.
Strike 3.
The slow balls gets big balls, and he misses that one. From 2 outs now is Sidewinder Capelli with Beer on home. He's not on home, but Sidewinder is going to send him home with that one. Off the tip of the wall, Sidewinder started to head to second, but gets called back by the first base coach. Another run for the Beer Keggers puts them back up 10. Chris Dirtbagges, who's 1 for 3, is now going to be facing Fritz Zwicky as a new pitcher, 2 away. That's a good one, out of the reach. But Dirtbagges turns the corner and goes back as Sidewinder heads to the third. In scoring position is Darren Big Sauce, who has a home run so far in the game, 406 average on the season. That's not going to do it, though. It looked good, but when he hit it, it did not after it dribbled away from him. So the Beer Keggers having a phenomenal game today, a 2019 style game. They're 11-1 on the scoreboard today. Kepler, he's 0 for 2. Dirtbag is still on the mound at the bottom of 6. These changeups that keep getting them. And Dirty Kurt called for a changeup. There's another strikeout. Dirtbag he needed that. I guess he needed. I guess when that pitcher knocked him out, it knocked some sense into him or something.
Ball inside.
Because this is his first game back after that contusion. Oh, nobody's going to get that. That's going to be reliable. He's going to gather that one and send it to Beer at second. Well, it's a base hit for the Astrophysicists.
Number 2.
Izzy's having a pretty decent day.
That's down.
Dirtbag is throwing one in the dirt there. Oh, that's sky high. Reliable looking at it. He plants his feet, calls this one. And the runner makes it back to first. 2 outs now. Kepler hanging out on first. Einstein with 2 away. Next to the plate. Velocity's starting to wear down on Dirtbagges here. He's been pitching for 6 innings. Big Slick looking at that. He's not going to get to it. A lucky fan of the audience there is going to, or the crowd is going to get that one. Dirtbagges falling all to heck now. But it didn't matter. He just dumped a slow one right down the middle for out number 3, the strikeout. Now, he pitched a good game. When he comes back after his at-bat, I'm going to go ahead and bring Rhea in.
Now batting, the right fielder.
I'm sure Arco really enjoys that. He's going to be coming out, and so does NM. But Rusty's in the box now.
Out.
Well, he was.
Now batting,
Line drive to Tyson at first.
Number 21.
Easy out. So now there's 1 out. Now his mom's up. Yeah, she ain't going to make it either.
Now batting, the catcher, number 69.
And we're back down. 2 outs. The Hey guy's up.
Strike.
And I called a strike.
Ball inside.
That's a ball. Dirty Kurt being patient. That came off the top side of the bat. That's going to get caught by someone. Center by Sagan. Dirty Kurt just 10 feet shy of the wall. So he's the third up and the third out. Bottom of 7, the end of 7th inning stretch going on right now. No runs for the Beer Keggers. The Astrophysicists have Neil deGrasse Tyson,
The first baseman,
who's 2 for 2.
21.
Dirtbagges is going to be substituted. We did the wrong one. We got to go here and then say substitute.
Now pitching.
Dirtbagges yelling at Chris, and I'll show you how it's done. And that's usually how home runs get hit against the Beer Keggers. There's the first one. Reliable going to the wall. I mean, am I smarter than the astrophysicists calling this stuff out ahead of time, or does it just so happen that it hits the tip of the wall and goes over the lowest spot in the wall? That's straight up calculation there. That's calculus and algebra and all that geometry stuff. So astrophysicists put 2 up on the board now as their first batter takes one out of the park, courtesy of Maria Dirtbaggers.
Up the plate.
Not the one that you guys don't like. The one you guys do like.
Low.
Maria getting a little tricky here. That's going straight in the air. Mrs. Beer running for it. And
Out.
turn around, catch it last second.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 27.
I like the crowd's forgiving Maria Dirtbaggers already. For her first offense. That goes to Mrs. Beer. He's going to pick it up and fire it to first. Comes out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 12.
The 9-run game right now in favor of the Beer Keggers. With the bottom of 7. Maria Dirtbaggers pitching to
Ball
Bruff.
time.
Anticipated that first one. Let that one go ball.
Strike.
He throws that one in there snug like a bug for strike number 1.
Foul ball.
Tip for number 2. 1 and 2.
Strike 3.
Just too low, but he swings and misses. Comes away with a strikeout in favor of the home run giver-upper. Maria Dirtbaggers. Kung Fu Beer's up on, coming up to the batter's box with Reliable on deck.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 71.
Locked in and fit. RBI man. Old man Beer Power, who has not. Oh, no, that's going over. He had aimed a little bit higher. That would have been gone. Okay, that goes to second, so he'll be out number 1 at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 73.
Now it's down to Reliable, who does already have a homer in the game. He just needs to get a run. There's one out. That's going to get just kind of, it was a weird hit. He kind of, you know, swung around and more, he pushed it out to left and he hit it.
Fielder, number 74.
That's definitely gay. So now we're down to Big Slick with 2 away. He's going to hit that one as hopefully it goes out. It does. Some kid in the audience, the crowd is so happy about that. Oh, that was a late swing, but a good one. That puts Big Slick on first.
Now batting, the
Sometimes
first
it's the
baseman,
surprises that get you.
number
Speaking of
13.
surprises, let's see what this one's going to do. 2 outs, so I'm not even going to call this one. I'm always wrong. Well, almost always.
Ball low.
Let that one go. 1 and 1 for Sidewinder. That goes foul. That's 1 and 2.
That's inside.
That makes it 2 all. That's a good one, but it's not deep enough. Everybody's running anyways. They're going to catch it just outside of center. Kepler pulled that one in. Sidewinder with some good effort, but not enough. Beer Keggers have a 9-run lead at the bottom of 8.
Now
Or
batting,
after the top of 8. We're just starting the bottom of the 8.
number 13.
So Fritz Zwicky, it's his first at bat,
Batting,
and he's actually not
number
going to as Amy Manzer facing Maria Dirtbaggers.
Strike.
82 inside the inside left corner.
Strike.
Well, from my angle, you got 2 strikes now.
Foul ball.
That gets tipped. That's still a strike, but we already have 2, so you don't get any more.
Strike 3.
However, catches her looking. She heads back to the dugout as out number 1.
Right fielder, number 59.
Kepler tightens his belt, stepping up to the batter's box to face Maria Dirtbaggers.
No.
No up. Dirtbaggers got to sneeze, get that powder out of her nose, or the dust, or whatever.
Strike.
That one just on the edge, but good enough, the ump calls it.
Strike.
Dumps right in there in the strike zone. Going down the middle.
Strike 3.
And she smiles because it was a knuckleball.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And it was a swing and a miss.
Number
Expecting
7.
something faster, but not getting it. 2 outs as the first one goes foul for Galileo Galilei.
Foul.
Second one, same.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Hurt ball. 3 up, 3 down. Manzer's out, and Pittman. Carly Pittman comes in for the Beer Keggers' last at bat if they can hold the lead with 1 inning left. Maria Dirtbag is her first at-bat of the game
Now batting,
right
the
now.
pitcher, number 50.
Does have a .500 average and an RBI. That's a strike. Yep.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. That was a fastball. That's in the dirt. She lets that one go now for 1-2. That's high.
up.
2-all. That's a strike.
You're out.
It was high, but it dropped low at the last
The
minute.
third baseman,
That had to have been a curveball.
number 50.
Dirtbags comes out number 1. Here's Big Sauce. A little bit of lag coming behind him. He's going to put that. It's going to bounce. So Sagan picking it up. Sauce on first. Einstein
Now
running it all the way into the
right
pitcher.
fielder, number 17.
Well, she was the first at bat, so I don't know what she sacrificed.
That's inside.
Rusty almost sacrificed his kneecap there. That one
inside.
is a ball. It looked like it was going to be a strike, too. That's going to be a sacrifice there. It's going to get caught by second Einstein, but Big Sauce
Now
saw it
batting,
coming.
the second
Headed back
baseman,
to first
number
base.
21.
Mrs. Beer could be the last out for the Beer Keggers.
Strike.
Yep. That's too
down.
low. 1-1. That's going to go to the right fielder.
Up.
Kepler makes Mrs. Beer the last out for the Beer Keggers, leading by 9 runs. Coming up on the bottom of the 9th, Isaac Izzy has a double and a strikeout, so he's 1 for 3. Einstein's 0 for 3.
Now batting,
And the third guy is 3 for 3.
Number 2.
It's all in the hands of Maria Dirtbaggers.
That's inside.
Game is literally can't be more Beer Keggers game to lose. Oh, he should have jumped up and grabbed that one. Wasted a lot of energy doing so, though. Oh, that's going to Edge. Edge. Off the wall. Edge can't get to it. Going at the second.
Hey.
He was chasing it down, but he lost it in the lights.
Batting, the second
Tipped off
baseman,
the tip of the wall there and
one.
got a double out of it. Now you got a runner on 2, no outs. Barry Kurt gives the number 1,
Strike.
and it is 94 fastball, upper inside corner.
Elbow.
2 strikes.
Foul.
It's tip.
That's outside.
That is definitely outside. Barry Kurt throwing gang signs over there. That's going to go to Beer.
Out.
Underhands it to Mrs. Beer at second.
Batting,
Now 1 out, 2 outs remaining in the game.
number 21.
Unless Tyson comes up and hits it out of the park in, just barely. Nope, that's going to Beer. Can't get to it. That's going home. Oh, stop. They actually threw it to second this time instead of home. So Neil is credited with another RBI. This one, actual RBI, not his own. So you have 1 out, runner on first with 1 more run scored.
Ball inside.
An 8-run game now.
Ball low.
Dirtbag is just trying to get the edges of those strike zones. Beer's dumping in the air for it. Reliable's going to pick it up and throw it to second. We got 2 runners on now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Feels like the Astrophysicists are coming to
27.
life at the very last inning, potentially, of the game here. Oh, they're just hitting it in the slot now. So it's going home, but it ain't going to make it.
Now batting,
So
the
Tyson
catcher,
makes it
number
a
12.
7-run game now. Still in favor of the Beer Keggers. Got runners on first and second. There's only 1 out. Everybody's probably blaming the
down.
Dirtbag family, but the first one did really well. Uh-oh. Going for two, go for two, go for two. Can we get two out of it? And we do. And that secures the win for the Beer Keggers. Last week we had the doubleheader where it was 1-1. This week we're 1-0. So the Keggers, again, almost slipped. The Beer Keggers come out on top. And we thought it was going to be a rough game because, I mean, the Astrophysicists had a much better winning streak by one. They had 2 wins more than the Beer Keggers had. So it was all the homers. It was the Beer Keggers of old coming out to play today. And you only had 1 home run on the Astrophysicists. They just didn't do well against Christer Baggis, but better against Maria Baggis. And DeGrasse Tyson with his homer comes in the #1 spot, which I don't know why. Reliable, who got a grand slam. Well, he's 4 for 4, that's why. But a grand slam, Reliable, his first home run. Sidewinder Kapowie, she had 3 RBIs. She comes in. Those are your next top 2. Whatever. Beer Keggers with a win. That's all that really matters. And so we have a couple of games.
This shit, I'm out.
Yeah. So the Beer Keggers, now they'll be, next week, they'll be facing the Law Dogs. So they're facing the Cops. New team. Twitchinators facing the Politicians right now, and it almost went to Politicians, but Twitchinators pulled that one out. MMA Stars lose to they're no longer undefeated, Fried Rices, as the Law Dogs topple the Bogans, those damn criminals. And More Freedom loses big time to the Television Stars. The Rock Stars playing in Canada, and the Rock Stars have nothing. They must have brought Neil with them. MMA beats the A-Gangers, no surprise there, as the redheaded kids then lose to the Television Stars. The Ghost Stars at the Twitchinators is back and forth, but the Ghost Stars by 1. The Astrophysicists now playing More Freedom, but More Freedom toppled them too. Rock Stars playing the Movie Stars, and it's all rock and roll. Beer Keggers move up in the rankings. They're numbered to 3 spot behind the STFU. Fried Rice is still at the top position with 1 loss. The best in the league is Eric Chow and his team. So next week, we'll have the Law Dogs. Starting pitchers, K9 Patrol. We got backgrounds, the Watch Commander, and Supervisor. What was that? Detective backgrounds? Detective Supervisor? I think that's what all that means. We'll have to... Oh, no, that's Dispatch Supervisor. Okay, so you got Detective backgrounds, Watch Commander, and Detective Supervisor. We'll have to see their full names next week. You're going to have to come back. That is a new team that joined the league this year. For the first time that we see them next week. The Law Dogs hosting the Beer Keggers. Law Dogs are 9-5. Beer Keggers now 8-6. Poulan's getting ready for golf. So we're going to go over and do that in just a minute. But we'll do our normal thing right here. What's that? Didn't do it?
This broadcast of Beer Keggers Baseball was brought to you live at twitch.tv/Kung Fu Beer every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can watch a replay of this game at Kung Fu Beer on YouTube every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, Derek Kung Fu Beer, and this was a live presentation of Beer Keggers Baseball.
There you have it. Yeah, I hope they have the B suspects. What does B stand for? I don't know if I want to know. We'll find out more, but we're going to go do a little golfing stuff. So I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks so much for joining me, Arco and NM, for the subs. I mean, 38, dude. You win. You win all day long. We'll see you guys in the next one. We're going to go send you off to Jay while I say goodnight to everybody. Bye-bye.